Hi, welcome to the video for Evaluative question 7. Looking back at your preliminary task, what have you learned from the progression from it to your final product? The first thing I notice is the editing is a lot better in the final product. Fades are not used very well in the preliminary task as there's one and it isn't used to full effectiveness. There are quite a few unnecessary cuts, such as cuts to the same camera shot, which it would have been more effective just to keep the camera rolling and just have that as one continuous shot. Whereas we didn't do that on our main task. There's no puns in the main task, such as there's a bounty on your head and I don't like that chocolate bar. I think this helps to make the film's genre more apparent and helps to create a more serious atmosphere. However, it can be said that for our preliminary task we're going for a different atmosphere than we were for our main task, as our main task was meant to be more serious. However, it is useful to know that by getting rid of the puns it sort of changed it completely. We use many of the same shots. For example, the foot level shot showing either our actor walking in the preliminary task or someone being dragged behind a car from underneath in our main task. I think it's used more effectively in the main task as it's more adventurous use of the shot, and we've had feedback that it was used quite well. I think the mise-en-scene in the preliminary task was also not a strong point. The front one was not an appropriate setting as it was not authentic to the feel of the movie. Out in East Hill was more appropriate, which we sort of learnt when we went on the recce. That helped us to find the right setting, and it wasn't because of ease as it was when we were using my front room. Actors actually looked at the camera in our preliminary task at one point, which sort of destroyed the verisimilitude a little bit, so we avoided that in the main task. Many parts didn't actually have sound in the preliminary task, which I tried to avoid in the main task. So I learned how to edit sound effectively for our main piece. Low-level lighting in the main piece was used quite well, I reckon. It helped to cement the dark atmosphere that we were sort of going for. I think that was quite a good thing. Overall, I think my skills have progressed from my preliminaries due to the process of creating the main task. Thank you very much.